Good afternoon. This is Scott Passmore, Senior Minister at Central Christian Church in downtown San Antonio. We greet you today on this Wednesday, trying to say once more that COVID-19 is continuing its march through San Antonio and our hospital system. As a result, one more time, again, we will not be having on-site worship services this Sunday. This does not make me happy. I enjoy so much those opportunities we have when we can sit, even though faces half covered, apart from one another, but greet one another and break bread and share in the Word of God together. One of my favorite books in the New Testament is the letter of James. It is a sermon, if you will, preached. There are 108 verses, 60 imperatives. These are things that we ought to do, should do, are told to do. James lacks no discretion when it comes to his time of exhorting us to good behavior and thought. In these days of the COVID virus, still often sheltering in place, I go to the very beginning of the letter of James. He doesn't mess around. Starting with the second verse, it reads as follows: "Count it all joy, my friends, when you meet various trials. You know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. And let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be complete, lacking in nothing." Verse 5, "If you lack wisdom, ask God, who is generous and not reproachful." That means that God will not laugh at your request for wisdom, will not disdain you coming from your place of sadness or loneliness or desperation. Ask God for wisdom during this time of the disease, how to know what is best to do and how best to act and live out the mind and heart of God in your days. It's hard to imagine that when you are in neck deep in trouble, that you would think that wisdom would be something to ask for. But I am vexed by this age, the tumult in our society, in our political world, in our churches, in our medical profession. Psalm 50:15, Psalm 50, verse 15 reads, "Call upon me in the day of trouble, and I will deliver you." Could it be that in our desperation we have really forgotten to call on God, to ask for help, to seek wisdom? We are told that God will hear your cry and will help you. Maybe not answer affirmative to all of your requests, but will help you with wisdom, steadfastness, life. There was an old poster going around churches and convention centers several years ago. It was not authored by someone that we know, no name attributed to it, but it's titled "A Prayer to be said when the world has gotten you down and you feel rotten and you are too tired to pray and you're in a big hurry, and besides that you are mad at everybody. Help. Ask God for help, for strength, for courage, and then give strength, help, encouragement to those who are around you that you know. You'll find light shining in the darkness of your world. You'll find steadfastness and God taking you exactly where you are without reproach. Thank you for letting me share with you this day a thought during the COVID virus. God bless you all.